Not a problem. I mean, we're talking about embarrassing moments. I don't know whether me getting up and close and personal to a tree this morning will probably be my sort of embarrassing moment. With plenty of dog walkers here at Woodland Park in Leyland. But just to introduce our guest, I know that you'll be coming back to us, but it's Heather Swift from the Woodland Trust. We are hugging trees this morning, aren't we? We've not done it so far. We've had our eye on this ancient tree to the left of us. Tell us more.
We have indeed, yes. I mean, this is an absolutely magnificent sweet chestnut here in Woodland Park. And it says on the little notice board it's 300 years old, but this is nearly 7 metres round the tree. And I reckon it must be far more older than that. Yeah, if you measure it all the way around the tree, it's about chest height. If it's more than 4 metres round, which would be about 2.5 people's arm span, then it classes as ancient. There's very few trees of that size if you give it a go.
Well, Tony's going to come back to us in a little while, so let's test this theory out and we'll talk more why you're doing it, who can get involved a little bit later. So let me introduce our other guest this morning. You're walking your dog, aren't you? You stopped for us.
I am.
What's your name?
My name's Pukiello.
And your dog?
Jed.
Hello, Jed. He's got a ball in his mouth. He's very happy this morning. And our other guest here, who are you?
Damon.
Damon, you're enjoying a walk in the park this morning?
Oh, I am. It's lovely morning.
Lovely. It's almost like a treasure map that you're trying to design, and it's looking for these ancient trees all around the country, but the purpose for us here in Lancashire, you're encouraging people to get involved. How are you encouraging people to do this?
Well, we've been asking. That's right. We're trying to encourage people to create more ancient trees in the future and just appreciate nature a bit more. So we're offering what's called a hedge and copse pack to schools, and they can apply for that. It's free, and they will in the winter they'll get sent a little pack of trees all ready to plant and the instructions what to do. Been very popular, and schools go out and plant trees in their grounds and get the kids involved. It's fantastic.
I know we've stopped Kath, the dog walker, this morning. We've got Damon who's enjoying his walk this morning. But are you really interested in something like this? If I can approach you, Kath, I know you're throwing the tennis ball for the dog at the moment, but is this something you would like to get involved in? Ancient trees? Is it something that really people would be encouraged to do, really?
Yeah, I mean the ancient trees are part of our heritage, and it's something that we all need to kind of take care of them and make sure that they can be looked after properly. And by being able to find out where they are and knowing where they are, it means that we can prevent kind of damage and destruction of them, and people setting fire to them and daft things like that, really.
So on the same scale, I suppose, as ancient buildings, where you don't want to see a building that's been in a location for such a long time to go into ruins, to be pulled down. Is it sort of a similar thing when you talk about a tree?
Oh yeah, very. I believe so, very much so. They're as important, if not more so, than some of our ancient buildings. And for me, they're in some ways more interesting because you get the life that's associated with them, with all the kind of the beetles in the dying wood. So even when they're dying and decaying and falling apart, they almost become more interesting than kind of young trees with loads of leaves on. So they're fascinating.
This tree here has probably been here 300, 400, maybe even 500 years.
Wow. Damon's still up the tree. You can't shout up to him. Are you still up the tree, Damon?
Oh yeah.
What can you see from up there?
Oh, I can see Blackpool Tower.
You really are high up.
And the gas tower
It is a
at
beautiful
Southwood.
tree. I suppose I don't take such an interest in trees, but when you do stories like this, and it does open your eyes a little bit, but the tree itself is beautiful. It's all the branches and the leaves, and it's such a lovely morning here. Yes. Yes, was it? Because you were stopping me in my tracks, I could tell that you wanted to wipe.